So I was actually teaching about Mawsoof Sifa, and in English, we say this is called adjectives. Okay, so Mawsoof Sifa in Arabic, it means adjectives. Okay, adjective, one brother has defined it, the thing which describes nouns, right? And the example he gave, blue pen. Now, in blue pen, this thing, which one is adjective? Which one is description?
Blue is adjective and pen is ism.
Okay, so blue is the one which describes, and pen is the one which is getting described, right? So blue is description, and pen is the thing which is getting described. In Arabic, the one which describes is called sifa. The one which is getting described is called mawsoof. Okay, so I can write it here. So description or characteristics, you can say.
D-E-S-C-R.
Yeah,
D-E-S.
Yeah, I got it. So this is called sifa.
Description is called sifa.
This is called sifa, okay.
So in this case, blue becomes sifa, is it?
Yes. And
okay.
The one getting described,
pen becomes mawsoof.
It's called mawsoof.
Okay. Alhamdulillah.
Described. So blue is sifa, pen is mawsoof. Simple. Okay. Now in Arabic, how will you identify it? Right now, so blue pen, you could identify this is a sifa mawsoof example. Okay, by the meaning, right? You have understood that sifa, blue is description, and pen is the one which is getting described. Okay, in Arabic, if you don't know the meaning grammatically, how will you be able to recognize this is sifa mawsoof combination? Now, first of all, you will have two words in the sifa mawsoof, or you can have more than you will have a noun and you have more than one description of the noun. For example, if you say blue and white pen, blue and beautiful pen, right? You say blue, or you can say, like, let's take the example of the house. You'll say, for example, big and beautiful house. So how many descriptions are there here? How many sifas are there? There are two. There. One, so you can have more than one sifa. You can have more than one sifa. One sifa. Right? So likewise in Arabic, you can have also more than one sifa, and that sifa will be separated by waw and. Okay? But mawsoof generally will be pointing only towards one thing. Correct? Now, how will you identify sifa mawsoof in Arabic? Number one, in this case, if you see in English, we say if I had to say beautiful house, I say a beautiful house, what I put first? Do I put first sifa or mawsoof?
We put sifa first.
Yes, then we put mawsoof, the one which is getting described, right? In Arabic, it's ulta. It's ulta. So you will put first. Okay, you will put first house, then you will put it sifa. Okay, so you'll put first mawsoof, then you'll put it sifa. So always in Arabic, mawsoof comes first. That's the one thing. And then comes the sifa. Okay, that's the one thing. Second thing, how will we now identify these two words or sifa? We'll have suppose two words. Let's take example here. I will write down here. I will not. I'll write another example. I'll not write this example exactly because you will be otherwise figuring it out. So if I write kitabun Kitabun kabirun. Kitabun kabirun. You have two words, right? You have kitab, you have kabir. And if I ask you, are they Sifa Mowsoof? You don't know right now, right? Because you have not, I have not taught you how grammatically you'll be figuring it out, right? Now you have two words, you have kitab, you have kabir. For example, if this is a Sifa Mowsoof combination, for example, if this is a Sifa Mowsoof combination, then definitely kitab will be what?
Mowsoof.
Mowsoof. And kabir will be Sifa. So in
Sifa.
Arabic, the Mowsoof will come first, then its Sifa will come next.
Sifa.
Okay. Now let's see whether they are Mowsoof and Sifa. How will you identify it? The rules for it is the rule to identify Sifa Mowsoof in Arabic is when the two words have all the same properties of ism. When the two words have all the same properties of ism, same. When two words have same. When two words have same, all the properties, sorry, not here. Oh. When two words have same, all the four properties of ism, then they are Sifa and Mowsoof combination.
So you mean to say Arab, Adad, Jins?
So yes,
One
so
more
what are the
all the
properties of
four.
ism? What are the four properties of ism? First is what?
Arab,
Arab. Then you have adad, right?
Adad,
You have
Jins,
jins, right? Then you have kism, type.
Ism, type, Kism,
Type.
Kism.
So Arab means status, adad means number, jins means
Jins is gender, Gender.
whether they are male, female, masculine,
male or
feminine.
female. Gender.
Then type.
Kism is whether it is proper or
Yes.
Nakira or
Ma'rifa.
Nakira or Maruf.
Ma'rifa. Yes.
Marifa.
Now you have kitabun. Let's go one by one. Let's see this word. First, we will see what's its Arab. Iska status kya hai?
It is fully flexible. What is that?
No.
Fully flexible.
Flexibility is not a property of ism.
Ism.
Flexibility is not property. Arab is the property of ism. So only four.
Marfu. Rafa.
Yes. So this is marfu, number one. Now, what is the property of this word? Status of this word? Kabirun.
Kabirun.
What is its status?
Rafa.
Marfu again, right? Own sound, right? You have on here, you have on here. The marfu is on or o, right? So the first property is getting through. The first property of ism is getting through, and all the four properties should go, get through. Should get through. Okay, if one is missing, if one does not get through, then then these two cannot become Sifa Mowsoof. For example, they are both marfu, but their jins is not same. Reject. It cannot be a Sifa Mowsoof combination. So all the four properties had to be same for the two words. Then only they can become Sifa Mowsoof. Okay. The first one is status. If you see, this is marfu, this is marfu. Good. Tick. Now, second. So if I put it here, I will write marfu. It's what? Yes. Correct. Second. Let's say adad, number. What is the number of kitabun? Is it singular or it is plural?
Singular.
Yes. It is singular. It has no that kind of plural combination. It is not like una, ina, right? Or it is not like kind of those broken plurals. It's broken plural is kutubun. Right? It's kitabun. It is normal. It's looking singular. Again, kabirun. It also does not look like ina, ona sound, right?
Singular.
right? And that broken plural and all that, right? So it is singular. So if you say here, second property, what's called other number. Yes. Third, let's say jins. So can you tell me, is it masculine or feminine? This word. Masculine. For a word to become feminine, for a word to have a femininity,
We had the Tamar, Buta and things like that.
yes, yes.
Ji,
Just
Atun,
all the
Atin.
properties, right? It is
Ji.
normal masculine word and this also masculine. Okay, so if you see feminine, sorry, gender, passing, yes. Okay, both have same masculine gens. Now coming the last, kiss, type.
It is Nakira.
Yes, nakira. All the words ending with tanween or what?
Tanween.
Nakira. All the words ending with tanween are always nakira. You know, the moment you see a word having un sound, okay, or in sound, nakira is nakira. Any word having tanween on it is straightforward nakira. So type, it is passing. Now it's clear they all have same four properties of is. So both the words have same properties of is. That means this combination is a Mowsoof Sifa combination. Now which one is Mowsoof? Obviously Mowsoof will come first.
Kitab.
Right? Mowsoof will come first and it's followed. Next word will be Sifa. Now if I give the meaning of each word, Kitab means book, you know. What is Kabir? Kabir means
Big.
big.
Bigger, I think it is.
No, yeah, big. Okay, big. Now tell me, how will you translate then this Kitabun Kabirun?
Big book.
Yes, you will try it first. Now, while translating English, you will follow the rules of English, right? You will put first what? You will translate first Sifa.
Sifa.
Right? As an Arab person, he will never say Kitabun Kabirun, he'll translate, you will see, because he will never consider as, you know, first this and this. You'll always consider like this. He knows that it is bigger book, okay. But for us to write, we will always translate first Sifa, okay, in English, because in English the rule is we should have first Sifa. So you say big book. But in writing, you will write Mowsoof first and Sifa second. Now, using this rule, how will you say beautiful house? For beautiful in Arabic, it means
Jamilun.
It means Jamil.
Jamil.
And Bait means house.
Baitun.
Baitun means house. Now, how will you write beautiful house in Arabic?
Baitun Jamilun, no?
Yes. You will write Baitun Jamilun. You will write first Bait, the Mowsoof, and then it's Sifa. Beautiful house. Okay. Now, if you had to say Rajulun means man. Okay. Rajulun means man, and Tawilun means tall. Okay. Tawilun means tall. How will you say tall man?
Rajulun Tawilun.
Yes. Tall man means Rajulun. Sorry. And that here. So Rajulun Tawilun. Tall man. So today, I think we can stop here. So what you do is you figure out Sifa Mowsoof in first to 10 to 30 ayats of the Quran. Tomorrow we'll do more practice. I think Monday onwards, inshallah, we'll do the practice. But before that, I will tell you important thing here. If I write like this, I write Allah's names. Okay. For example, I write Sami'un Basirun. It's a very famous name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, which we all know the meaning. Can you tell me the meaning? What is Sami?
Hearer and knower.
Yes.
No,
Sami'un means,
hearer and
Sami'un means
Basir is
Basir means the one who sees. So all
one who sees.
One who sees, who hears everything, and the one who hears everything, who sees everything. Okay.
Sees
Now,
everything.
if you see Sami'un Basirun, if you take these two words, like you don't know meaning, for example, but you know these are names of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Sami'un Basirun, right? Alimun Hakimun, right? Generally, the names of Allah, these are sifa of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, right? Sifa, you know, Asma or Sifa, right? Asma or Sifa. Sifa is actually the characteristics of Allah's name. It's Asma means names, right? Beautiful, say beautiful names of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So Sami'un Basirun, these are the sifa of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, right? Sifa. Now, you have this Sami'un Basirun. You know these are names of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Now, question is, are they Sifa Mawsoof together? Is Sami Mawsoof and Basir Sifa? If you see, all the four properties of Ism is same in these two words. Both are marfu, both are singular, both are masculine, okay? And then both are nakira, right? So all the four properties are same, right? They should be Sifa Mawsoof, right? So this Sami'un should be then Mawsoof, this should be Sifa. But in this case, when it comes to the Allah's names, the Sifa Mawsoof, they are not Sifa Mawsoof. Okay, so if the two names of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala come together, even if they have all the four properties of Ism same, they are not Sifa Mawsoof. Because they themselves are Sifa of what? They themselves are Sifa of what? Those names
Allah.
describe what? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. But they are not Sifa Mawsoof of each other. I cannot say all seer, all seer, hearer. I cannot say that. Okay. Or if I say Alimun Hakimun, I cannot say all wise knower. No, I cannot do that. Okay. So these two, though they have, whenever Allah's names come together, though they have, though they have all the same properties of Ism same, they are not Sifa Mawsoof of each other, because those names of Allah are itself Sifa of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. If I say here, Allahu, if I say Allahu Sami'un Basir, Allahu Sami'un Basir. So the Sami'un Basirun are two sifas of Allah. Okay, generally we say As-Sami as Basir, because I had to make it again the same, you know. I say As-Sami, As-Sami'u Al-Basir. Now, why I made Al? Now, you see Allah.
Because the Sifa is also Al, right?
Exactly, yes. Now, if you combine these two are Sifa of Allah. And if you see the properties, all the four properties are same. Okay. Now, As-Sami Al-Basir. Now, if you translate Allahu As-Sami Al-Basir, how will you translate? As a Sifa Mawsoof.
Allah is the hearer.
Yeah, no. When you translate as Sifa Mawsoof, you cannot put anything in between, is and or. You cannot put is and or. You cannot put is and or. So you say all hearer, all seer, Allah.
All Allah. Okay. Achha, grammatical analysis you're doing.
Yes.
Okay, I understood.
But if I say Allahu Sami'un Basir, if I say
Basir.
if I remove the al, if I don't make property same, if I simply put like this, if I don't make property same, if I translate like this, so if I write like this, I write Allahu Sami'un Basirun. here, if you see, though they are sifa of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, but while translation, you will put Allah is Sami'un Basir. You'll put here is. Allah is Sami'un Basir. Because there's a break of chain here. Okay, there's a break of chain here. Here, there is no break of chain here. There is actually, these two words are connected with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala with the kind of Sifa Mawsoof. This is a fragment. This is a fragment. This is a sentence. Okay, this is a fragment.
Yes.
This is a sentence. So Sifa Mawsoof is one of the fragment of Ism. Sifa Mawsoof is one of the fragment of Ism. So far we have studied 3 fragments. Mudaf Mudaf ilay, Harfi Jar Majroor, Harfi Nasab Mansoob, and this is 4th one. Sifa Mawsoof is the 4th one. Okay. Now, if you see here, if you see the properties of Lafzul Jalala, it is marfu, it is singular, it is masculine, it is proper. And if you see the properties of As-Sami' Al-Basir, all marfu, singular, masculine, ma'arifa, al. Right? So this whole thing is a Sifa Mawsoof combination. So this means all hearer, all seer, Allah. This means this is not the case like this. Though these are Sifa of Allah, but you are not making it Sifa Mawsoof combination kind of thing. So you say Allah is Sami'un Basir. You make it a sentence. Okay, because I'm not giving the properties, not semi. This is Ma'rifa, these are not Ma'rifa. The one property is getting failed here. This is Ma'rifa, but this is not Ma'rifa. This is Nakira. So even if one property fails, they don't remain Mawsoof Sifa. But Sami'un Basir itself, they are Sifa of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So this you made sentence, this you made fragment. And when the two Sifa of Allah come together, these two, for example, they are not Sifa Mawsoof of each other, though their properties of Ism are, all the properties of Ism are same. So this is exception for Allah's names. Okay. So rest, wherever you see two words having same properties of Ism, if they are marfu, both marfu, or if they are majroor both, or if they are mansoob both, and if they are singular both, or they are plural both, and if they are masculine or feminine both, or if they are proper or common both, then all the properties are getting fulfilled. They are same and they become Sifa Mawsoof. And first word will be Mawsoof and second word will be Sifa. When you translate, you will translate first Sifa and then Mawsoof. So far clear?
Bilal bhai, the doubt over here, I mean, not in this entire Mawsoof Sifa mein, Mawsoof can be one end, Sifa can be in different areas.
Yes. Now, there is one thing. So, like Harfi Nasab and Mansoob, this Mawsoof and Sifa need not to be together, okay? Okay. They can be separated. They can be separated also. They are separable. While as Mudaf, Mudaf ilay, Harfi Jar Majroor, they cannot. So you will have, for example, Allah here, suppose, and then you have something in between, then you have As-Sami Al-Basir. So you will have Sifa somewhere else. So you will have Sifa here. Okay, you will have Mawsoof here. Then you will have some other words, for example, going on here. Then you have here Sifa, As-Sami Al-Basir. But when you translate, you will take Sifa first. And then take Mawsoof first, then take this thing. Okay, so if I write, for example, Allahu right, okay. If I write like this, okay, anyways, let me write this. Kabirun. Now I say Allahu Kabirun As-Sami'u Al-Basir. I put a word here. And if you see Allahu Kabirun, this though it is Sifa of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, but Sifa, this is not a Sifa Mawsoof combination, right? You see Allah is Ma'rifa, this is Nakira, right? So, but As-Sami'u Al-Basir is matching all the 4 properties with the Lafzul Jalala, Allah, right? Now, how will you translate this? So you will say As-Sami Al-Basir,
As-Sami.
Allah
Al-Basir. Allah.
is
Kabir.
Kabir.
Kabir in the end? No.
Huh?
Kabir will not come in the end. Kabirun will not
Yeah,
come
it
in
come
the
in.
end.
Yeah, you'll say As-Sami, Al-Basir, Allah is
Al-Basir.
Kabir.
Allah.
Is
Kabir.
Kabir. So you put is in between. You see?
Ji.
So As-Sami, Al-Basir, Allah is Kabir. Inshallah, when you do practice in the Quran itself, Surah Fatiha, you will have a rigorous practice on Surah Fatiha itself. You'll be amazed. Now, your inshallah perspective of Surah Fatiha will change from tomorrow onwards. Inshallah, when we do this Sifa and Mowsoof practice on Surah Fatiha, it's like amazing. Okay, so today I think inshallah this is enough for you. Revise this much inshallah today, and tomorrow inshallah we'll meet again 8:30 inshallah, and then we will inshallah practice this stuff inshallah on Surah Fatiha inshallah. So I'll just stop recording here.